Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Kata. I'm part of Animation Club School, and I will be greeting you on all of these workshops. I wouldn't be able to be a host or hosting anything if we didn't have a guest to host. So let's welcome our 2D animation mentor, Edward Kruchevsky.
Hello, my name is Edward Kurchevsky. We're gonna talk today about the animation consistency, about how to keep the character design in model, not to lose the proportions and to have appealing drawing. This is very important. I think for me, this is like appeal, the most difficult, one of the principles of animation, and yeah, I hope this workshop will be interesting for you.
Today, and we're going to discuss questions as how to animate a character in a specific design and how to keep this design through the whole animation, principles you should keep in mind, and are there any kind of tips and tricks you can use to basically help yourself on the journey.
But usually when I imagining stuff and I just go straight and work with that with my imagination, I think it always fools me. It always fools me, and I usually do mistakes. I don't understand how maybe the head or the I don't know, like the neck or the proportions or the other stuff works in and reference always help me to understand my character better, in how it's placed in the surroundings, in the scene, right? Take a reference is my first step. My second step, I go and search for the screenshots from the movie. Why not? Like, you can ask why I'm not going to the model sheet. This is like exactly what it made for, right? But usually model sheet it's still work in progress, like the progress of the character. I would say don't take characters from model sheet because they very different, sometimes very different from the final work. You saw me in the first position, like I was in a 3/4 and I'm looking to the right, to the left. Basically I need that kind of direction, right? So I could use maybe this one, I could use maybe this one, maybe this one. But of course I'm not it's not only about the copying another like pose, right? It's about understanding design in specific direction, in specific angle, and if there is like a screenshot made by another animator, you have to use it. How you can still keep the consistency and to put him in design? You can make something like that. You go completely full opacity and go that, you see. And when you do that, you basically flip. You can check, of course this is ugly because it's very low quality, right? I mean it's low resolution, but in the future we're going to use better images, and you can flip and see. Of course I changed already the angle, but you can check, like, by flipping, do I miss something in his design? Maybe his ear, maybe his nose, maybe something else. And by that you will definitely get as close as possible to the final design. When I have reference, I instantly pick the keys. For example, this is the first frame, right? This is the first key. This is another key because I changed. I mean, it's basically the key. It's the last moment of, I mean, it's like a breaking moment, right? When something is change, or direction change of my movement, or emotion change. This is basically the key. So this key, you see. So what happened here? It's a frame 30. You see, I kind of get a little bit more higher. I mean, more tall, right? My muscles can kind of, get tense. Like I get some information that I kind of what? Like a little bit. I don't know the word. Like tense.
Yeah, tense.
Yeah. So basically, that happened to our Tulio as well. He get a little bit higher, and you see, I have my model, and to get here, I don't need much. And also, again, mark, go this on mark, and check the first and last pose. This is extremely important. I can also, since it's not that important, I can do that.
There we go. There's a consistent shape.
Exactly. And after when you put kind of this poses in model, you go to the breakdowns again. Like here we have quite simple process, simple idea of movement. But if it's more complicated, of course you have to make the rough version of it first. But now you see I go straight to the keys, and now I go to the breakdowns. So I add like several frames. So what happened here? You see, I start to open my eyes a little bit more, and my head start to move up first. So basically, I do that. Oh, I'm not doing, for example, I want to make some kind of slowly, like how to say, long slowing, like slowing down, but I'm changing a little bit the volume, because if you only retrace your previous frame, it gives you nothing. It's gonna make your animation very I would say flat, like almost cut out. You have to always work with volume. This workshop is about maintaining the consistency, but you see how much the consistent keys helps to understand even super rough breakdowns. My breakdowns just just a few lines, but when you have keys that kind of keep remembering to the brain, to our eyes, that hey, this is the final design, hey, this, and more brain keys you will have like that, easier will be to make something fast as well, and like semi rough, semi tied down.
Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned pro looking to refine your skills, you need to learn the magic of character acting to become great. Acting is the secret sauce of great animation. That's where the Acting in Traditional 2D Animation course comes in. This course is your roadmap to making your work unforgettable. Don't let your animation dreams sit on the back burner. Head to animationclub.school/courses to sign up today. Let's create something extraordinary together.